listening to all these talks, I realized that we are here because we have one thing in common. We ask a lot of darn questions. So some of us have been fortunate enough to find answers to our questions, and some of us are still searching. And some of us have questions that might never be answered. So here are my questions to you. What if you grew up with a mother who couldn't raise you because she was busy battling her own internal problems, schizophrenia and childhood incest? What if your father left you the legacies of feminism and freedom, and also of perpetual domestic violence? What if, after surviving all of this abuse and violence, you left your home at the age of 16 to join the US Air Force, which kicked you out the day that they learned you were lesbian? What would you do in this situation? In any of these situations? I took these circumstances as an opportunity to fight. And for 1 year, I campaigned to end the policy called Don't Ask, Don't Tell, which prevented gays and lesbians from serving openly in the military. Along with dozens of friends, we handcuffed ourselves to the White House fence. We stopped 8 lanes of highway traffic in Las Vegas, and we staged sit-ins in New York government offices. The policy changed 6 months after I had been kicked out. But along the way, I realized that I am a proud and powerful lesbian, and that I was able to help make this change because I am a marginalized person. I then moved to India to start Kranti, an NGO that empowers girls from Mumbai's red light areas to become leaders of social change. While other NGOs rescue girls from brothels and toss scraps at them, Kranti fights every day to make sure that our girls have access to the same opportunities as everyone in this room. So our girls, in just 3 short years, have revolutionized what it means to be marginalized in India. Here are their questions. What if you were raised in the world's most infamous red light area? What if you were 15 and illiterate? What if your earliest childhood memories were of being raped every day by your own father? SAIRA now spends her time teaching over 5,000 children about childhood sexual abuse. What if you were 19, but had only spent 2 years of your life in school? What if you were raised by a hijra sex worker while your mother danced in bars? What if your mother's customers were feeding you and raping you? SHEETAL is now a motivational speaker who travels all over India and also trains NGO leaders. What if the world called you dark, ugly, untouchable cow dung? What if you got the chance to move away from home, but had to leave behind your 2 younger sisters with the man who had sexually abused you? What if your government teachers never came to school, but nobody would admit you in a private school? SHWETA is a Newsweek 25 under 25 and just became the first girl from an Indian red light area ever to study abroad. What if the world, instead of working hard to take away opportunities from girls like SAIRA, worked hard to create opportunities for her? What if India, instead of blaming SHEETAL, recognized the power and strength in every woman who has been raped? What if, instead of no access, SHWETA had had the best access, the best schools, the best teachers, the best therapists? What if the world recognized that every single marginalized person, because of their life experience, has an added value as a leader? What if we stopped feeling sorry for rape victims, for child sexual abuse victims, for lesbians, for sex workers, and we embrace that added value all over? But, what if these girls' empowerment meant a threat to your opportunities? What if a sex worker's daughter got into a better university than your daughter? What if she got a better job than your daughter? A higher salary than your daughter? So I want to leave you with my last question, and that is, are we really ready for equality? Thank you.